There's a version of me in a red sweatshirt dancing around off to the side. He's a village idiot. Well, actually, it's me. The village idiot had I take a break for retraining. Apparently, the office of village idiot, which is coveted, is coveted, and we're a little village here. But anyway, he had to go up to the village idiot school and take a new course, AI for village idiots, because AI is being applied to everything now, and this includes village idiocy. If you thought that someone didn't need to use AI, then you're not paying attention to the amount of money these billionaires are investing in AI. Everybody needs AI. If you're the village idiot, you need it. If you're Einstein, you need it too, because that money's got to be recouped. It's more and more like a science fiction story by Philip K. Dick, who wrote Minority Report and Do Androids Dream, which became Blade Runner? Yeah, Blade Runner. I mean, there's about 5 movies you've heard of, but maybe you didn't hear of Philip K. Dick. He wrote a surrealistic version of the future, which we notice surrealism is the starting point for the script that we live here. And the artificial intelligence investments, the amount of money being put into AI, because a lot of sharp investors see enormous profits by replacing human labor with capital controlled, in other words, management owned labor. They see great potential for profits. I don't know if they're looking too many steps ahead, but that's what you do. You make your next nickel and then you worry about the effects of it. Everybody's got to use AI. I was getting these AI commercials in my YouTube feed because they've determined that I'm a potential candidate for signing on, paying money. And the approach to it reminded me so much of the ads in the magazines from 100 years ago. The husband comes back from the office and he's really deflated because he hasn't had the training that the young men have. His virility is questioned, and his wife looks at him like, "You pathetic sod. Why don't you take a course by correspondence? Study at night to become more of a man, you know. And we need to have all those nice things that money can buy." And he goes back to the office. This is often in cartoon form in the magazines of 1926. Goes back to the office, and a couple of months later, he's being slapped on the back by the boss, and everybody's saying, "Oh, you're such a changed man, Bob. What was it?" I said, "Well, I took the International Correspondence School, the course in whatever, and now I'm the boss's darling boy. So maybe you should sign up for it as well." The same company, believe it or not, 130 years old now, ICS. It's changed its name slightly, but it's still around. And surprise, surprise, they're offering a nighttime distance learning now. See, we can't use the same terminology. Correspondence schools are, passé. Now we have the internet and it's distance learning. Well, you can now distance learn how to use the AI to your advantage. Well, it's good stuff, but I have to tell you, before you spend your money, using the AI to your advantage simply requires articulate speech, using the language, whatever your language is, with accuracy, and using a lot of the big words that allow you to say precisely what you want to say. So if you ask the AI a question, also enough general knowledge that when the thing BS's, which it loves to do, I think there's some funny stories and all of that. I know PK Dick would have extracted something. You ask the AI what time it is at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it tells you, it's midnight. And you look outside and you say, "Well, it sure don't look like midnight." And you tell the AI that, and it says, "Well, I was wrong. Thank you for pointing out my error. It's not midnight. It's 7:30. And you say, well, are you a little slow maybe? It looks more like it's 8 o'clock. And the AI will say, oh, thank you so much for pointing out my error again. I feel so bad having made all these errors. And how about 8 o'clock? I say, all right, that sounds better. You practically have to know the answer before you ask the frickin' question. Maybe this is part of a plan. We'll see how much pushback we get for putting out bogus answers, and that'll let us calibrate our bullshit generator. And then we'll be able to feed these idiots just about anything, and they'll say, well, it must be true. I thought of a little science fiction story where an AI toy, this isn't science fiction anymore, the AI toy, which is just a voice I/O, voice input, voice output portal to the internet, to an AI, is a child's toy. And the child comes home from school, which is probably AI, and says, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm getting great marks in arithmetic. Give me an example, a child of mine. Well, 2 and 2 is 5. Oh, I'm sorry, boy. You know, I haven't been to school in many years, but I know 2 and 2 is not 5. It's 4. Oh, no, Daddy. Oh, no, 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 no. That's old thinking. The AI has assured me that 2 and 2 is 5. And you can't shake my conviction because the AI, of course, is right about everything. And funny thing is, the AI at school told me, yeah, your home AI is absolutely right. In this brave new world, 2 and 2 is 5, and you better get used to it. Well, that's enough for now. Thank you for coming along. And when I get this new type of show, the back and forth between me and somebody, Bobby's a good candidate, I will put it up there for your amusement, and we can see if we can make a gazillion dollars here on YouTube. Until then, take care of yourself. Please help out the people in Venezuela. I mean, God knows estadounidenses owe them, because we're all Americans, and that's the reality. Take care of yourself, take care of others. I'll see you later. Ciao.